everyone, and thanks for joining me for another new video. Today I'm going to be testing out YouTuber products. So I have a whole heap of products from YouTubers here, mainly kind of their own lines, but I have a couple that are collaborations as well, because I feel like most YouTubers now are kind of collaborating with big brands, but some do have their own lines like Tanya Burr and Morello. So I wanted to try them out and test them out and see if they're any good for you. So I'm going to be recreating this look that I have with these products and seeing if they're any good. Now I just want to say as well that by no means, if I don't like a product, am I bashing that YouTuber. I love all these YouTubers, that's why I know about these products, that's why I want to test these products, and I love them. So even if it's like when I test a brand as well, and I maybe like a brand's other products, if I just didn't like that one product, I'm no way bashing the brand. So I just want to say that before you watch this video. But I hope you enjoy it, and let me know which was your favourite product in the comments. I'm going to start off with my foundation, and for that I'm going to use the Real Techniques Diamond Sponge. So Real Techniques by Pixiwoo. So Pixiwoos are the two sisters, Sam and Nick, who have a massive channel, and I love their channel so much. I love watching all their makeup tips. They're so good, and if you don't know who they are, then do check them out. But yeah, I've tried a lot of their makeup brushes that they have, Real Techniques. I love them, but I haven't tried all of their sponges. I have the orange one, which I do love, but this is really interesting. So it's a diamond shape. Basically it says the top is to buff and blend for a flawless finish, then the larger flat sides are to apply makeup to large areas, the smaller flat sides work around the eyes and the mouth and the brow bone, and then the pointed tip covers small imperfections. So there's a lot of things that this does that I have to try and remember in one go, but I'm going to apply my foundation with this, and I'm going to use for that the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in 4, which is my normal foundation. The reason I'm using my normal foundation is because 1 is their YouTuber foundation. I don't know, let me know. 2, I thought it'd be best to use my normal foundation because I can really see how the sponge works. Just wing it and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna, okay, which side? Okay, so I'm putting a little bit on the kind of larger flat side, and I'm gonna go in with that. It's quite, it goes on fine. I have dampened the sponge already as well. I feel like I want to use a different side, so I'm just going to put it on this bit, which is meant to be for kind of around the eyes, mouth and brow bone. So let's do that. Nice soft, really soft coat. When I use a sponge though, like a beauty blender, I kind of just use it any old way. Like, I'm not very particular about which side and what I do, I just kind of put it on and hope for the best. So I don't know if I would really kind of use each side specifically. I do like the shape of it though, like these bits, the end is really good for that, like getting into the corner of your eye, that's really good. But kind of for the bigger areas, I'm not that bothered. Okay, so I'm totally doing this wrong. I've used all the wrong sides and I don't know what I'm doing. But it's going on anyway. Okay, so the pointed tip is to cover small imperfections. So I've got a little spot here. Oh, so that's quite good for dabbing into any spots. That's quite good. And I really like it for getting in there because that's so hard to get in there. I wish it was like a mini beauty blender. So I'm going to apply a bit on the end, which is to buff. I don't know if you're supposed to put it on there while you just buff with that. But let's see if we can. Are you supposed to buff like this? Did I probably watch one of the tutorials? I'm guessing they tell you. I quite like that though. I've quite buffed it. God, my lip is still so dry again. Also, excuse the dodgy tan hands, excuse the dodgy shellac nails that need to come off, and also I've cut my finger today as well, so yeah, just ignore all of those things, please. I like the idea of the pointy tip. I really like that for the little imperfections and in here, but I don't know if I particularly like the rest of the shape of it, but I just like the buffing bit. I don't know. It's a difficult one. It's really different from any sponge I've ever used. The next sponge that I have from Real Techniques are these, which is, well, it says Real Techniques Eyes 2 Miracle Mini Eraser Sponges. So they're quite small. These remind me of the Beauty Blender little ones. So I would normally use this for like concealer or highlight, but it says this is to kind of remove makeup. So flaking mascara to eyeshadow fallout, they will help sweep away your makeup mishaps. Use damp to blend harsh lines or dry to pick up makeup. So if I make a mistake, I'll pick up makeup. So I'm going to deliberately make a mistake with my eyeshadow and test these out. Rounded side blend, flat edges erase. So use the flat edge to erase, rounded side buff and blend. Tip target sweep. I am going to use one of these to try a mistake, but at the moment, because I'm testing YouTuber products, I'm going to use one of these to put my concealer on as well. That's not what it's designed for, but I'm going to do it. Again, I'm using my normal concealer because I do not have a YouTuber concealer. Let's speed this up so we can get some more YouTuber products trialed. For the dampness, I'm going to use my little mist. I love water sprays to dampen my beauty sponges, so I don't always have to go into the bathroom and wet them because I'm lazy. Oops, and now my mirror is all steamy. Okay, so actually, what side am I supposed to use? Well, kind of the rounded side. Okay. This isn't what it's designed for, but I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, actually, this is really different. This is so much harder than like a sponge used designed for concealer. This is definitely more to kind of wipe away things. Like when you look at it, you kind of think it's exactly the same, but it's not. Like even trying to put this on, you can feel the difference. Yeah, these are definitely for removing mistakes. So I'm going to put this aside, I'm going to get my actual sponge, and then we will save this for when I want to do a little trial and error. As I'm doing a full face of makeup, I'm going to quickly just put on some powder. For that I'm using the Real Techniques brush, but I'm not going to test this one because I know I love it. But yeah, another YouTube product. For the eyes, I'm going to use Tanya Burr's Cosmetics Enchanted Dream Eye Palette. So the colours in this are really pretty, and it has like a love heart mirror, which is very cute. Although I am a bit disappointed in this packaging. I feel like it's very flimsy, just sort of, the eyeshadows are really sort of deep set into it, like they're not right at the top and kind of, I don't know, I just think it's a bit, anyway. I like the colours and I like the little stars on the eyeshadows, and I think they're really pretty. And then I've got the Ciate palette by Morello, YouTuber, and this is her hand selected colours. I absolutely love the colours in this. I think they're so pretty. And basically with this is Tanya's own cosmetics, and so you kind of can judge it a little bit more, whereas with Ciate is basically just the colours she's picked, and this is their own brand, and I know I already like their brand. And with this set also came like a liquid lip, and this is all which I'm going to use, which is the Ciate Wonder one, which I really like. So this is kind of their own product, but this is basically being handpicked by her. So I'm going to use a mixture of these for the eyes. I quite like a matte base, so I'm going to go in with the Ciate Morello palette, and I'm going to use the colour My Try, because it's just a really kind of vanilla colour and just really great to build up the colour. These eyeshadows have gone really well. They're quite easy to kind of build colour, and they feel nice and soft too. I think she's picked some really good colours, especially colours that I use. There's like nudes, and then there's like the browns and the warmer browns, and then like kind of reddy purples, and then like a dark blue and a dark brown, and they're just really nice and they all go together, and I think she did a really good job in choosing them. Okay, I'm going to go in with Cocoa Plum, which is this one here, and I'm going to put that in the crease. I feel like the colour isn't that dark. I need something a little darker, or I need to kind of put more on top to play it up. So I'm going to go in for the darkest shade, which is Magic Carpet, which looks really dark, but given that looks quite dark, let's see. Yeah, that's darker, definitely. is not as dark as you thought it would be. So something like in this palette here where they're really dark, they are really dark when you put them on, which is why I'm not putting them on. So I'll just add a bit more of this just to darken it up. Instead of going with eyeliner, I'm going to go in and do a little bit of mixture of purple and brown from this one. So the Daydream and the Queen Bee, do a little eyeliner. Use the Ciate Wonder One mascara, which was in the Chloe Morello set. I know I love this mascara because I've tried it before. And again, this is their own brand, Ciate, so it's just her picks. It isn't her own. I'm going to do my eyebrows very quickly. I'm going to come back, we're going to test some more. Oh, actually, let's make a mistake. I totally forgot, okay. We need to use the Real Techniques Mistakers. So, what side is it? The flat edges are raised, so the flat edge. Okay, so let's make a mistake. Whoop. Okay, I'm just going to put a little eyeshadow there. Let's see if it comes off. So you're supposed to just wipe it. So this is a dry sponge and you wipe it. Yeah. This came off. It hasn't actually blended it into it either, which I thought it might do. But yeah, it's wiped it away. So yeah, they do work for taking away mistakes, not putting concealer on. I have done my eyebrows and I've had a little bit of blush and we're ready to test the next product. So the next product I have is again from Real Techniques. This is their Finishing Miracle Sculpting Sponge. So another one of their sponges I haven't tried. So I've damped this. And this is for highlighting and kind of bronzing. So I'm not sure. I haven't read anything online. So I'm guessing the wider side is for bronzing and that side is for highlighting. I'm not sure. It picks up powder really well from being damp and actually goes on really nice. Blends in. I like that. I think gives a good, it really does give a good sculpt. I'm probably doing this completely wrong, but I think this is, I think this is right. This is giving me good results anyway. I like that. I feel pretty sculpted. And I like how you can blend, because normally I will just use a brush and put it on, and then I'll have to blend after that, but I like how you can kind of dab it on and then rub it in, if that's how you do it. Camel highlighter, which is my Marc Jacobs highlighter. So this is a cream one. So let's use the other end, like the tip. I'm just going to rub that on. Let's just dab dab. Yeah. Can you see that? Wow, that has, the dampness has really picked up the product. I really like the idea of the sculpting and the highlighting, because I was doing my contouring and then I will highlight, and I think it's really great to just have the same product to do both, so that's really good. I like that. I'm going to finish off this makeup look with another one of Tanya's products, and I've got two of her lip things here. So I have Martha Moo matte lip colour, which looks gorgeous, and then Birthday Cake, which is a really nice pink lipstick, but I'm going to go for the matte colour because I'm a matte kind of girl. So, and it looks really gorgeous. And I also love this packaging. So the new sort of like, I think this is new, this kind of gold packaging from her. I think this is really nice. I do like this packaging, but I think it could be better. I'd love it if it was more like this, and I think that would look really nice. Okay, so let's try this. Oh, I like the like applicator. It's a little bit different. It smells nice. Not sticky at all. It's dry straight away, but it doesn't feel really drying. It feels quite nice. I like that a lot. Look at it, Kylie. You've got competition in the matte lips. That is surprising. That really surprised me. I really like that. I think that is a super product. We'll have to see how well it stays on though. That's the test, but does come off a little on touch, but it's nice, so I'll have to test that out. The final look using YouTuber products, I think it looks quite good. I love this liquid lip. It's so nice. I love Tanya's liquid lip, and I do really like the eyeshadow. I just wish it was slightly more pigmented or darker, but maybe it's not meant to be, I don't know. Love the Real Techniques sponges, of course I love their brushes anyway. But yeah, I'm really happy with all these products. I think they're really good, and I just wanted to test them out for you guys and see what they were like. As always, all the products I have used today and tested out will be in the description box, so you can check them out too. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week for a brand new video. Bye!